Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing one of the topic, that is first is existing creation already happened, means the data basically which is created for existing creation basically, and the future basically going to happen basically. So one of the person told that how basically they create basically. I will take one example. It's a very simple example basically. Just a minute. Apple creations equal to contains existing data. Existing data means already done data basically, already happened inside. Or existing data means already happened incidents. Already happened incidents. And another is this basically. So this comes to stock data basically, that is stock basically. One of the person told that this Apple basically which is containing basically, that contains future data or basically it contains the past data. Then one of the person told that basically depends upon the expiry date basically. Apple basically how many days basically it can be in the cold storage data basically. For example, one person told that, do you know basically the chemical Apple and the software Apple basically are kept in the cold storage basically for many time basically. Then we told that yes basically might be possible basically, it can be stored in cold storage for many time basically. So one of the person told that few data basically can't be stored basically. So the creation basically which is getting created, few people say that basically milk also basically is like that basically. Few people say that milk is also here basically. I just taken as an example. So how basically you can recognize that basically this Apple basically which is getting created, which has created basically, that is containing the future data or basically the current data, and not current data basically the past data. For example, this is past data basically. Assume that basically 93 bomb blast basically happened. 93 basically bomb blast was happened basically. Just taking it as an example basically. So it was past basically. Then it was the real basically. But the government basically say that basically we always keep the track of each and everything basically. We always keep the tracks of each and everything basically. Then he told that yes basically they always keep the tracks of each and everything basically. Each and everything's basically are tracked basically. So they say that basically that basically is we have added in the vitamins basically. That vitamins can be anything basically. It can be lights, it can be fruits, it can be vegetables, it can be prasad, it can be anything basically. It can be water, it can be anything basically. So that is one thing basically, and another thing is basically this basically, future data basically. Future data means vitamin A basically, where blast is going to happen basically. Blast कहाँ पे होगा, that is Hindi basically. Blast will happen where basically. So I will do one thing. I will just a minute now. I will just do one thing. English to Gujarati. Blast where is going to happen. So see basically what basically it spells.
Blast a where is going to happen.
જ્યાં થવાનું છે ત્યાં બ્લાસ્ટ કરો.
જ્યાં થવાનું છે ત્યાં blast કરો. જો. So we will do one thing. We will change the word basically. So see basically up now basically see. Blast is going to happen in which place? Actually it's not translating.
Blast is going to happen in which.
Which place?
કઈ જગ્યાએ બ્લાસ્ટ થવાનો છે?
Blast is going to happen in which place.
So this basically say that basically blast is going to happen in which place. So see, it's very dangerous basically, very dangerous. The world has basically converted their creation basically into very dangerous thing basically. I am telling you 100% basically. And this everything is done basically. See basically what actually it's telling.
Blast is going to happen in which place.
કઈ જગ્યાએ બ્લાસ્ટ થવાનો છે?
And this everything is created by government basically. And that basically are in the parliament house basically. Now basically we will go to Russia. These groups are basically the IT king basically. If they say that basically this person is not supposed to get job, no, basically, then entire world will say that basically yes, basically we will not give him job. So they see that also basically.
Blast is going to happen in which place.
В каком месте произойдет взрыв? В каком месте произойдет взрыв? В каком месте произойдет взрыв?
Now see German.
An welchem Ort wird es eine Explosion geben? An welchem Ort wird es eine Explosion geben? An welchem Ort wird es eine Explosion geben?
Now which language basically? Now we will see which languages are available. Yes, that we will see. Tamil we will see.
எந்த இடத்தில் குண்டுவெடிப்பு நடக்கும்? எந்த இடத்தில் குண்டுவெடிப்பு நடக்கும்?
See basically. See in Malayalam also.
ഏത് സ്ഥലത്താണ് സ്ഫോടനം നടക്കുക? ഏത് സ്ഥലത്താണ് സ്ഫോടനം നടക്കുക? ഏത് സ്ഥലത്താണ് സ്ഫോടനം നടക്കുക?
Blast is going to happen in which place? So see the basically word also you see basically. How it's translating basically. So Google basically is translating like this basically. Now basically which language we will see? Maharashtrian basically we will see.
कोणत्या ठिकाणी स्फोट होणार आहे?
कोणत्या ठिकाणी स्फोट होणार आहे? That means in which place basically blast is going.
कोणत्या ठिकाणी स्फोट होणार आहे? 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 कोणत्या ठिकाणी स्फोट होणार आहे?
Blast is going to happen in which place.
So see basically. So this is that basically. That is about blast basically. Same way basically vitamin C basically. That is which city will and which city will create basically. Future basically going to future incidents basically which is going to happen basically. So see basically the medical industry has basically controlled the world basically. That also you can say basically. Medical industry basically has controlled the world, and which city going to end basically, that is controlled by army and mafia group basically. Because end basically is basically done by whom basically? That is by mafia group and the police industry basically. Sorry, police group basically. So this two group basically takes this. If this group basically takes this basically, that is medical industry basically, and this decide this both basically are decided by whom basically?